Jason Quigley going to meet Shane Mosley Jr. Jason Quigley, outstanding Irish boxer, El Animal. And this Irish boxer is riding a score of 11-8, 14 wins via KO, the former European amateur champion from 2013. And this guy, he won so many lovely titles like vacant, WBC, NABF, middleweight. He retained it against Freddy Hernandez, then lost against Turano Johnson, but he holds notable knockout victories over Abraham Cordero, Fernando Marin, also Daniel Cruz, Jorge Melendez. But the point is, he has never fought for 12 rounds. He only fought 10 rounds. This time it's also going to be a 10-round affair. But as the fight advances, it seems Jason Quigley becomes better and better. His only stoppage loss happened against Turano Johnson, but that was the only mistake of his career. I just believe it was an unlucky circumstantial stuff. That's how I see it. Pretty much, he was pretty much unlucky against Turano Johnson. I've seen his lovely knockout over Fernando Marin, and I have to say that Jason Quigley can really, really land a big bomb. Great orthodox fighter, 6'1", 72.5 inches is his reach, which is kind of odd. He has pretty much short arms for his height and reach. He meets Shane Mosley Jr. Shane Mosley Jr., 6'1", 77 inches is his reach, fighting out of Pomona, California. 17-3 is his score, 10 KOs, 50%, 3 losses via decision, which might go in the favor of Jason Quigley, because David Toussaint, Brandon Adams, and Mark Christopher Atkins are big names, but this guy defeated Rafael Machado, for example, Roberto Young, also Demetrius Walker, Devon Lee, Daniel Valdivia, Michael Moore. These are all good names. These are all very, very much of good names. And this is the match for vacant World Boxing Organization, NABO Super Middle title. So I don't know, honestly. Not sure. Like this guy is the current vacant World Boxing Organization NABO Super Middle title, but he's going to have massive reach advantage over Jason Quigley. They're both 6'1", but 77 inches is Mosley's reach, like 4.5 inches. And his opponent is talented, and I kind of believe Quigley is slightly faster, but Mosley is technical. Mosley, especially in that fight against Christian Olivas, I kind of had a feeling that Mosley knew what Christian Olivas was going to do. I had a feeling that he anticipated every single move. Against Jason Quigley, that's going to be hard. Jason Quigley feints a lot, tricks a lot, moves a lot, so especially if the fight advances into later rounds, it's going to be very, very hard for Shane Mosley Jr. to outwork Jason Quigley, because his stamina is always on point. I've never seen that guy guessing. The other side, Shane Mosley Jr., I don't know much about his stamina, honestly, but he outworked Jeremy Ramos, Calvin Metcalf. These are good guys. Very much good guys, but I would give stamina advantage to Jason Quigley. The fight takes place in the United States of America, so there is a probability that Jason Quigley might get robbed. I mean, you know what happened previous weekend. You saw the highlights. Of Josh Taylor, and I mean, it's pointless to discuss. So Jason Quigley is better, but I mean, if you ask me who's better boxer, that's gonna be Jason Quigley. I believe Jason Quigley wins. I'm gonna pick Jason Quigley, but don't forget, he might always. Scorecards in boxing depend a lot on the place where the fight is held, and this fight, well, that's not gonna be good for Jason Quigley, because this fight takes place in Nevada, and I don't know, he might get. Judging might not be the greatest in the world, but I'm going to pick Jason Quigley to win this one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Jason Quigley is my pick.